Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami in Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 20.
It's 3 and out. All right, team. Team onto the field. Ready to go with the fresh possession. The Trojans offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And then we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense. Yeah, he's still developing. Watching him say he's still running the position.
So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will go to work first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Just enough there to get it to the 25 and pick up of 2.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game and control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd downs. Their first opportunity, that one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on these critical downs as this game goes on.
They boot it away on 4th down. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So FIU's offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he's a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
FIU pushing tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
I can break him down. He'll try to do it himself. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and hunted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wants to adjust the pattern. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's McGee. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation.
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for a crease to the left. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete after
22. 1st down here for the offense.
Shot on 2nd down. They're scaring it 3rd.
I think a lot of fans were hoping this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this 1st quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Hauls it in. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Release to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's McGee. He's loose. Inside the touchdown Owls. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
The kickoff team, everybody stay in their lanes and they'll stop him.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Still looking on the move. There he goes.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally wrestled down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got it inside the 15. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Settling for a fair catch, pick up whatever yards you can, and come out the offense.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. FIU pushing tempo.
The
run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to Cases, 3rd and goal. He's looking to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Florida International. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and it put to Lord. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Off and running. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown now. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Powers in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama.
Under fire.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return. Hoover's team is down there to corral him. They made this time. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. To the air on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Who gives a hook? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route.
He has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in different situations. He goes up to huge one there in the 4th. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Active pass. It's complete to the left.
Securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT.
Big play for the 29.
The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Off the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he reels it in inside the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill. DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The defense uses their second timeout and a half as they try to get their act together. FIU set up with another first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Smashes ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Follow the blocks. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that elbow. Slip through the crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker
So
penalty.
he took a chance by using his timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to fight.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like,
looking deep down the right side. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, they dial off on second and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Catch inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
He'll try to run for me. He's down at the 23 on the
They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They're working that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw again. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big third down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his side.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now,
oh, they block it. Pitch it up. That's a live ball. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rides the back on the option, the give. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. FIU pushing tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Oh my goodness, he's still moving. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Burke. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep, and that's going to open up your running game later on.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Brings it to the open. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. There's the pressure. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They went up top, pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he tries to throw. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. FIU will line up the punt.
He did the rest of the work. Return inside spot.
Everybody stays in their range well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Fort Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't get worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find an easy completion here and let him get back.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical early in this game. Putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple of catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more snap coming before halftime. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter. Couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass. And they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Keeper, play some lame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Fort Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any place in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Panthers want to crank the tempo. He leaves it with his back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver.
Think about it, when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast. And I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained. And it's just it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that when you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy, breezy.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he dropped it. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Rides the back and leaves it. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock it down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Makes a man miss. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Are forced to settle for 3.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Going right to work up top. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurt, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball falls incomplete. We haven't seen that happen too often today.
He makes a catch. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. The offense changing the play. Going to look downfield again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Owls are moving quickly down the field. Now they'll run it to the right here. Oh, he's got some space. He eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he's got it inside the 40.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Bring in the heat. But a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. Finding an escape route. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back gets to give. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Here comes the offense on second down. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Panthers want to move quickly.
So they start this drive inside their own 20 at the 19.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
It's a quick timeout. At this point, every second is pressure. So surprised he did not be calling.
First play of the drive wants to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Quarterback may change this route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's McGee. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He's been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short of Parker. They'll turn it over on down. The Florida International offense is back on the field. He'll keep it himself. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got him. They make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Off the ball, so you can't get hands on it, and they really featured this guy today. If we had an injury on that last play, we'll take a break to check it out.
To the ground with the back. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Panthers come to the line to hurry up. Gives it on the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Defense in press coverage. Pressure coming. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on down. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 35. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short.
You got it.
Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Carr. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
It's in the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense. They're
touchdown Owls, and the route is on. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here comes the heat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense gets set for second down.
Here we go.
The play action fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul.
He'll take the deep shot. Throw it toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The first play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat.
That firing was a good thing.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing.
Yeah, fire was good for you.
Exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to take the football. Some more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Under fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return.
Finally got a tip off.
He's at the 40.
In this situation of the game, it's so hard for the offense to throw because you're trailing by a lot, so the defense knows you're throwing it. They've got all these extra DBs out there, little fast guys that can break on the football. The windows are so small to throw into, and that's what happened on that last play. Nice job getting the INT.
Got it in the middle. It's Terrell. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burke. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Oh, and how about the big...
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with a sack.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks into the open. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. To the air, it's Proctor. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Burke. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to. Keep competing, defense.
FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And off from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put him in play from the 41 on first down. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. He'll start this drive firing. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had...
He lobs one high down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, insane. Listen, it's your...
Looking deep down the right side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. There's a long and storied history of great games between these 2 rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions.
Man, did the TV stop working?
Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation